started in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. To get this one underway, and we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First carry out for Jacob Blue. And he'll be in the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end, Matt Ferguson. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line. Dak going to give this to Blue. And not much there. The defense held to no gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's his second down. Pistol down for Prescott. Open, left side is Sweeney. And it looks like he's going to cross just short for the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on third down. It's Blue. They'll mark him down there after 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a touchdown.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chains. So, nice job there. They're getting a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Dak can throw it here on first down. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. CD Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attack, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to set on themselves into this game.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the shotgun, it's down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going forward on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on that.
Love to throw to get started. That's left side, cut by Musgrave.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump. They were able to stop that play really before the game started.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. This is his third and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, it's Love. Open and he's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got a second and 8 coming up.
Let's go. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take the shot. And that is incomplete. Christian runs in the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying that you take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage carry snap. That's going to bring up second down.
Let's make no mistakes about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On second down, it's down. And that's going to line up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And you can see really what his offense has leaned on the ground game. You can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Under. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. Number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, it's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Jacobs, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 9.
Once again, Jacobs. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He's going to have it. That's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. On play action, Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
It's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players, the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays really started to come up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready?
Second down throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force fourth down.
And their offensive struggles continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
top. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to lead to the fourth down.
Fight. Here we go.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Packers first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. Here's Love to throw. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it to the assist.
And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is picked up. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got through past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Yeah! Here we go, boys!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Andrew Cooper, they're on the attack. Second down, Prescott. He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And they're going to move this down inside the 45. Give him 14 on the first down, Cowboys. Prescott now, moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing, and he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the margin.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
A run with Blue. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. The breakdown coming up now for 4th and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they're going for. First down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hey, 47! Here we go, 46! 46!
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On third down, here's Blue. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still out of one. First down picked up. So here's a first and 10 down inside the 20. 9 yards. Again, it's Blue. And he finds space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Here's second and 2. To throw is Prescott. On target to Pickens. And this drive's going to continue. Taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Prescott. Hit as he throws there. It's going to line up. He's going to leave the pressure. Got to him in time. And it'll set up second down.
He knew because he had to get rid of this ball sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Prescott. Forced to fly. That is caught side of the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown Cowboys.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Good with the extra point. And the Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kicks away. On the return here is Jaden Reed. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here we go. On first and 10, here's Love. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their corner. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going. And now you're jogging off the field, watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken at the 2. He'll be brought down right around the 25.
Yellow, 40, set.
Love to throw on first and 10. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point drop.
The Packers will field to throw.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the third quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. Throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Tite. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Nate Hobbs hit from his corner spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. Gets second and 8.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. Williams gets it on the throw. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
They give it to Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A lot of times this successful draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passers. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw, and he quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Throwing is Prescott. That's complete inside to Pickett. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were doing there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
On third and short, they go with Blue. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up the fourth down.
He's a gain of a yard. Brings up the fourth down and 1.
27. Yeah, very good. Like the corner.
Getting himself yards. They'll go with the fullback. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, sometimes when you get all these big bodies in there and you're trying to find space, there's just no space to be had. Here, they try to go with their fullback, and he just runs into a wall of backs. Great job here by the defense. Critical fourth down.
He'll air it out down the middle. And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot. I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's the score.
score as the kick's away. Return starts from the front. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense... Takeover at their own 23-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big kick there. First of all, lost one on the play, so now it's second and 11. Around the one Blue. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up a third down. To throw is Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards. First down at the 19-yard line. They'll run with Blue. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 9. Yeah, here we go. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll be stuck at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. Ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Play action now. Prescott. That one in the end zone. It's incomplete. Great work to stop those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close, you're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Hey, 47.
Now we're down to the fourth down. This one caught the full. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, getting the job done on fourth. And now it's first and goal.
First down.
Hey, kill.
Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a game of yards. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you're looking at rushing yards, whether you're looking at just...
Wide open. Good play design there. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves ball.
So they're not going to get a critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even, fourth quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 60 reds. 60 reds. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball's arriving. It'll bring up secondary.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. He's not able to secure the catch from contact.
On second down, Love. As he throws, it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. I'm not sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, and it might have been lucky for him. He saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball to prevent the sack.
A massive play here. Late tie game, third down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's very close to his first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. He'll let this one run, looking for Watson. That's caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
That's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for our Packers. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Watch out, 50 Fury. Fight, 60. Hey,
It's the tight end crowd in motion. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here is first and goal. Here we go. Here's Jacob. And he's going to lose it here. Taken down at the 8. A little further. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the 8-yard
They'll drop the football. Rolling right. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and pinned. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he's having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing like to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught his defense on that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team now on the end zone. It's a touchback. This is first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And these crucial moments in the game, like, always turn to your best players. That's exactly what they did here. They just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time. Where did this quarterback want to load? And they were ready and they took him away.
Here comes second down. Here's Dak to throw. His receiver running in good. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of the field. The 48-yard line. They picked up 17 through the air. That's good for a Dallas first down. Back to throw is Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens.
So they have these rules for the receivers, like they call them green grass rules. And the idea is that if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to get the first down, taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Shotgun set for Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of jump play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Love to throw it on the first down. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
50-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Donovan Mizraku in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down.
It's now third down.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.